Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and I'm super stoked to bring Champion Strike on the channel today. This video will be sponsored by Champion Strike, and all money made will be going directly towards that juicy new microphone setup that I'm ordering in just a couple days. So let's go jump right into a world battle and show you guys what all the hype is about. We already have our deck selected, but there are over 50 different cards that you guys can choose from to collect and customize and deploy different strategies so no game feels the same. There are also 3 different champions that you can choose from. We already have Hecton. The champion that we're going to see primarily for most people is going to be Ariel. We've collected a few different champions and we've risen up the ranks. We are now over 1,700 trophies almost, so we're really cruising up here. And this guy's actually also been able to unlock Hecton because he's climbed up there, but he's still using Ariel. I guess he just prefers her because she is the first champion that you collect, and therefore she's probably just the one that he's most used to. So we're going to go and roll right through with some gremlin troops on the left as well. And what you guys want to know primarily is, hey, what do you do in the game? Well, what you want to do is you want to collect a whole bunch of points. And how do you score points? Well, you score points by knocking out your opponent's champion and killing their towers. So if you kill their guard towers, then guess what? You get a point. If you kill a champion, guess what? You get a point. If you kill both guard towers, you end the game immediately and you kill 3 points. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to try to whittle away on his champion because that's going to be our best way of breaking him down. It's very difficult to kill guard towers just because, guess what? There's just so much HP on them. So we really don't want to be messing around with that too much. As you guys can see, we want to maneuver our champion back and forth. You can move it around. That's probably my favorite aspect of this game. There's so much micro potential. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm just going to be dropping some guard robots. I'm going to move my Hecton around, make sure that he doesn't get hit. You can kite, and he's also going to be hitting your opponent's units while he's moving. So that's really cool, I think. He doesn't have to like stop and chill. You can kite units around to get really positive mana trades. As you guys can see, our bottom bar in the middle of the screen, the green thing, is going to be our mana bar. And if you're always dropping cards before it reaches 10, then you're going to be very mana efficient. You want to be mana efficient because that's going to allow you to dish out more damage than your opponent, and you're not going to be leaking it. So if I waited for that to be at 10, I'm not getting any value for my mana at all. Really want to make sure that I support units and drop them in the back because it gives me more time to support my units and give me a little bit more mana so that I'm able to drop units in front of them. If I drop all my stuff at the river, it just goes into my opponent's tower and then we're having some issues. Oh my gosh, my Hecton's getting thrashed. So we actually have a little bit of a deficit right now because he's got more damage on me. But guess what? I took that as an opportunity to get a little bit more mana. I traded damage on my champion to maybe make a push. It didn't work out for me, but I should be able to get a meteor right on top of all of his units and his champion. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Come back, baby. We're back in business. And we got a lot of damage on top of his aerial as well. That's what I'm talking about. So I love having a little bit of swing like that back in action. And Ninja goes right on top of our opponent's champion, so we really want to make sure that we protect him. Want to make sure that we are going to be able to get a lot of gremlins down and try to make sure that we're able to get damage on top of his aerial. Let's go. So his Goliath is just doing so much damage to our tower. We can't have that thing just run rampant on us, because if he takes out our Guardian tower, then we lose the game. So you know what I could do? I could be a frisky fellow, go drop a dwarf, and then go in for a meteor right on top of his champion. Because if we kill his champion, we win the game. So all I need is one more meteor, and I could win right now. So all we need to do is go in for Guardian Robot, go in for a Ninja, and just try to soak up some damage. Because I'm going to be trying to roll right back to a... I need to get back to that meteor, man. If I don't get back to the meteor, we could have some issues. He's got a lot of units coming at us. We're going to try to move our Hecton back, and we have enough for a meteor. We're going to go drop it right now. Is he going to be able to evade it? It doesn't look like it. That's a comeback, baby, and that's what I'm talking about. So most games will be a clean 1-0 victory in either way because it's very hard to take down a tower. But as you guys can see, you can eliminate your opponent's champion. In sudden death, the first champion that falls wins you the game, or if you take out a tower, you win the game as well. But that's what we went for because it's a little bit easier. So let's hop right on to our next game. As you guys can see, we get a victory chest, and we also get trophies and some victory gold. So there's a lot of ways to progress in this game. It feels really good because always when I'm winning something, I am pushing up the ladder. I feel like my time's not wasted. I'm collecting a score chest right now. We're cruising up, trying to collect even more cards. Very free-to-play friendly. I love Champion Strike because I feel like I don't have to put a lot of money into it, and I'm able to compete with the best in the world. I'm able to climb up on the ladder, and I'm able to enjoy the game where I'm not getting overwhelmed by opponents with much higher card levels because, you know what? There's achievements, There's the score chest, and I'm even able to unlock a very rare card right now out of the score chest, which just doesn't happen in most games. So we got a game against someone from South Korea. Let's roll, boys. We're gonna be jumping right into the action, and we wanna get some really nice positive mana trades so we're able to overwhelm our opponent in the heat of battle. Let's go and drop. I wanna be dropping something a little bit later. I don't wanna be dropping something before 10 mana. I wanna make sure that my opponent has the opportunity to make the first play, but I never wanna leak mana. If my opponent makes the first play, then I'm able to respond to their action and then potentially overwhelm them with a counter. But as you can see, our opponent is not dropping anything. What's happening here, brother? You're leaking so much mana. We're gonna take advantage of that. We're gonna go drop our ninja. We're trying to get some sneaky damage on top of your champion. So this is not the same champion as Ariel that we saw in our previous battle. Oh, he's trying to get a ninja on us. As I was talking about before, you gotta micro your champion back. You cannot take too much damage, because if you're taking damage from your opponent, you know what happens, guys. They get a clean 1-0 victory. They don't even have to touch your towers. The game is forfeit. It is over then. We'll drop a dark wizard, and we're gonna make sure that we can shut down his sheriff. Sheriff, you're not in town for very much longer, my man. Oh my gosh, that thing is crazy strong. Look how tanky it is. It's not even taking much damage from anything. We got to go and drop our commander on top of it. So when you need to, you should have your commander on your opponent's units, because your tower is not going to be enough when they drop just build it targeting units there. So we are able to get a lot of damage on top of his guard tower, but then he deploys a defensive structure. So we're not able to do that for too long. This might be just another game where we're having to sneakily drop ninjas to assassinate his champion. You know what we could do is we could deploy a very offensive threat and then go in for a ninja and try to attack him at the exact same time. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for a ninja here. We're gonna try to deploy a very offensive threat, and maybe, just maybe, we're able to make something happen on either end. Okay, it looks like the ninja is able to do a lot. We're trying to run away. Okay, we gotta do some damage on top of those. They were really swarming me. Okay, we gotta drop some musket rabbits. They need to assassinate that real quick, man. That ninja is just going hard in the paint on me, and I'm not comfortable with that amount of damage. So he's got a lot of trophies as well, man. We gotta knock him down a little bit of a peg or two. What do we want to do? Do we want to go in for guard robot right in front? I think so. Ooh, he's rushing the opposite lane. All right, I did not say that was okay here, sir. We'll drop our gremlins. Should be able to swarm everything. I could even pull everything back if it was tragic with black hole, but I think we might be able to do a tower trade situation. So this is the first time taking a tower. It's an achievement, guys. We're making it happen. With 33 seconds remaining, maybe, just maybe, we're going to be able to make it out alive. But I want to keep up the pressure, because you know what they say, sometimes the best defense is a good offense, my man. And that's what we're going to be rolling through. I could go in for a meteor, but I don't want to overextend. We're going to try to deploy a lot of units near our champion, because that's a really cool tactic that he's just playing really aggressive in the last few seconds. But if he's trying to kill our champion, we can make sure that we're body blocking and making sure you can't get units on top of it if we drop a lot of units around it. I think it's really cool that there's so many different things that you can do in this game. You have to balance microing your champion and deploying units to get really positive mana trades so you can overwhelm your opponent with efficiency, while at the same time you have to micro deploy strategy and use mechanical skill to win the game. Make sure that your champion is always in the correct position. And no matter the results in the game, I feel like I'm constantly improving because the skill cap is so ridiculously high. I had a lot of fun today, and that's actually where we're gonna end today's video. Make sure to go down below in the description of the video or in the pinned comment and click on that link and download Champion Strike today. Thanks for watching, thanks for chilling with me, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.